What's up, guys, and welcome back to my channel, Dustin McDangles, and we are in the second episode of this Euro, the UEFA Euros, and we are in the quarterfinals as we are playing the Netherlands, so it should be a pretty tough game. And first and foremost, I want to thank you guys so much for stopping by and watching this on my channel. I thank you guys so much. Each and every one of you mean the world to me. So with that being said, share this on all your social medias to spread the word about the channel, guys. And also, there are some huge new videos coming out on my channel that are soccer related, but it is real life soccer. I finally got a tripod for my camera so I can finally go to the football field and make some challenge videos, crossbar challenge videos, and some stuff with my little brother that you guys might enjoy. So stay tuned for that on the channel, which will be in between this video and when FIFA 17 comes out, which I'll also leave a straw poll down below for what team you guys want me to be in the first FIFA 17 career mode in the BPL. So as of right now, I believe it is Manchester United is in first place and Man City is in second. So if you want to see a different team at the top, vote down below in the straw poll. And with that being said, let's get into the episode today. And as we get into this game against the Netherlands, guys, I had to put basically a whole substitute lineup out because all of our starting 11 were super tired. So I had to bring in Harry Kane, Theo Walcott, Jamie Vardy, Michael Carrick. I mean, we had to put a full substitute lineup in for this game. So hopefully we can get by with a 2-1 or 1-0 victory here. Danny Welbeck putting them under pressure. Find Harry Kane, who's going to have a one-touch effort. Blocked by the defender, and it is a corner kick here. We have short. I believe that is Danny Welbeck. That is Danny Welbeck. We're going to have a 3-touch effort. Oh, another big save from the keeper. This time I see far. We're going to go far. I don't know who that is. That is Dele Alli. Dele Alli has a go, but this time it is blocked by the defender and not out of play for a corner kick. Carrick. We see Jamie Vardy. Vardy in the middle. He's going to have a go. That's on net. And it is a huge save from the keeper. Wow. Danger here. Danger here. Oh my god. You've got to be kidding me. On a bullcrap turnaround goal, the Netherlands are up 1-0. Oh my god. From a freaking back pass to from the keeper. And we could be out of the Euros right here, guys. And we lose 1-0, guys. We're out of the Euros. That is the freaking second time in this year that I've played the freaking Netherlands in the quarterfinals, and I lose to them 1-0. You guys didn't see the last time, but you get to see it this time. So I guess for the remainder of this episode, we will do a squad report of Borussia Dortmund just because we are out of the Euros. God, it wasn't for the lack of chances, guys. We had so many chances, it was insane. Let's see the stats real quick. The stats were insane for us. We had crazy possession, I think. 58 possession. It was 60-40 at halftime, but 58-42. 14 shots, 11 on target. 11 Look at all our shots. Look, Welbeck, they're all quality shots. It's just we couldn't find the back of the net. And that's the way it goes sometimes, guys. Just 11 shots to 2 on target. That is insane. Shot accuracy, 78%. 94% passing accuracy. You can't ask more than that. And for the ball not to go in the back of the net is just insane. Their keeper had some insane saves. And, hey, that's the way FIFA works sometimes. The bounces don't go your way. And sometimes they go the way of the computer. But that's just FIFA saying you're not supposed to win this game. So that is that. We're going to get a squad report right now, if it ever loads. But from the bottom of my heart, guys, I want to thank you so much for supporting this series, watching these last 2 episodes. It's been a lot of fun. I definitely have enjoyed making these videos for you guys, and we're going to get into the reports right now. And starting with Hugo Lloris, who honestly he played unreal. He had an unreal season. For some reason, the stats have been updated from last year to this year, which sucks, but Lloris was huge for us. We needed a keeper at the start of the season, and we got one with Lloris. Made some big saves. Just some of the goals that he let up were not on the fault of him, but on the fault of the defense, or it was just a nasty goal because the computer did score some good goals against us. Moving down to Piszczek. Piszczek was very good for us. He was one of our best right backs. I would switch him up a lot with, I believe it was Gintner, but for the starting right back position, Piszczek was our go-to man. I believe he had like 2 or 3 goals throughout the season where it was like, where did this guy come from? Coming out of nowhere from the back. I wasn't even an ultra attack, and this guy finds the back of the net. It was pretty awesome. I highly suggest in your career modes, if you don't have a good right back or you want somewhat of an upgradable right back, he is definitely one. He has good stamina, good shot, good pace, and great defensive sense. The only downside is if you're looking to do sort of a 3 to 4 season type of career mode, his age could be an issue. He is a little bit on the older side. I believe he starts out at the age of 30, and you know there are pros and cons to each, but I believe that the pros outweigh the cons for Piszczek, and I highly suggest him in your career modes because he was great for us. Moving on to Socrates. He was pretty good, I guess. He had a good season. I think he only had like 1 goal, which doesn't really matter. More about the defense. He did good. I don't believe he had any red cards. He played well. Great defensive play. Is very solid in the back. I didn't like him as much because in both transfer windows, I believe we tried to get rid of him. I tried to bring in David Luiz, but that couldn't work out. So if you have to buy sort of a cheaper defender for your team in your career mode, I highly suggest Socrates. He is sort of on the older side, but not too old. So if you are doing like a 3 or 4 season career mode type deal, he could be a good fit for your system. I don't know his overall potential. I don't know if it could go to an 84 or 85, but he stayed at an 83 for us the entire season. And he was solid. He wasn't the best, but he was solid. Moving on to Hummels. I know I got a lot of comments during the transfer windows to sell him to make it realistic, but honestly, if I was the realistic manager / owner of Borussia Dortmund, I would not have ever sold this guy at all. He was key for us on the back. He was injured once or twice, but he is a solid defender for any career mode. If you need a great defensive player, get Hummels. He is a beast in the back. Very good vision. He's a good passer. And just he's a big body in the back, so on corner kicks and whatnot, he is great for the offensive corner kick tactic, and also an even bigger plus in the back with just being a beast, clearing balls, and all that good stuff. So if you need a great defender who is a hefty price, he is definitely worth it. I don't know how much he will cost. I would assume around the 45 to 52 million range. So if you have that kind of money with like a financial takeover, or if you're just playing as Real Madrid or Barcelona or Chelsea or Man U, you should definitely go buy this guy. He is a great defender. And basically the last starter of our back 4, we had Schmelzer, who was a pretty good player for us. He is sort of on the younger side. He pretty much played all of the left back starting games. I brought in Park sometimes and that Eric Drum, but Schmelzer was great for us. I thought he was very good. If you need a cheap left back who is below the 80 range, because I don't know if this Schmelzer guy, his potential is above an 80, or if it's at an 80, or if it's at where he's at right now, you should go buy him. His value is only 6.5 million, and I believe you could buy him for you could probably get him a steal at 8 million, but I'm sure they'll ask 11 million for him because he is a very good player. So I highly suggest him. He has great pace, good offensive ability, and great defensive sense about him. So go pick him up in your career mode. Dembele was a huge pickup for us. And I believe it was the winter transfer window. Dembele was huge for us. He started out as an 81. We got him to an 82. His age really isn't a problem. He is so solid defensively, and on the offensive side, he has a great long shot. So if you need a long shot taker, I don't believe he has the long shot trait, or does he? No, he does not. Flair, which I did not see a lot of flair for him, but he is a great long shot shooter. great defensive player, and he is just a big body. So if you need a big body in your midfield, which honestly I think would be a good thing, especially on like goal kicks or stuff like that, if you play it long into the middle, he is definitely the man for you. So I encourage you to go pick him up. Moving on to basically, I would say my second favorite player on this team, Luka Modric. This guy scored so many big-time goals for us, so many awesome goals, top upper 90 goals for us. It was pretty much insane. This guy started off as an 87, I believe. He is a little bit on the older side and costs a fair price buying him from Real Madrid. I think I got him for 52, I think it was like 52 million plus Shinji Kagawa, and he was honestly a big-time player for us. He is a little bit on the smaller side, so on goal kicks and corner kicks, he really is a non-factor unless you play short post and you kick it to the top of the 18 area where it's sort of an open area. If you have him up there, he will be able to bang in long shots for you. He is that good of a player from up top. I highly suggest if you have the money and you need like that superstar midfielder, you go buy Luka Modric. He is definitely worth the money. He scored, again, so many big-time goals for us. It was awesome. So highly suggest him. Go check him out. Julian Draxler, we brought him in the winter transfer window. It was either Draxler or Götze. And Götze did not want to leave Bayern Munich to come back to Dortmund, the club he did leave, just because he thought that the fans would not receive him well. So we went out and got Draxler, who started out as an 82 for us, and we got him up to an 83, and his potential, I believe, is like 86 or 87 if you train him and you're playing like 4 or 5 seasons. He is definitely a great center attacking midfielder. I believe we traded Sahin, who was awful for us, and I want to say it was like 21 million. And a player to get Draxler into our club. He's definitely worth it. He can play the center attacking mid position or left midfield. So if you're weak on the left mid or left wing position or your center attacking mid, he is definitely a great player. I believe he is 6'2". Yeah, he's 6'2". Center attacking mid, left mid, right mid. Weak foot is 5 stars. Skill moves 4 stars. So he can make the moves. He's got the weak foot, so you can really shoot either foot. So if you're beating a defender to the left or to the right around the 18 area and you want a quick shot, this guy can get them off. He scored a bunch of big goals for us. If you need our center attacking midfielder player in the first year of the career mode of FIFA 16, he is definitely affordable. So I suggest go buy him. If you're doing like a 3 or 4 year career mode with like a lower team and bringing him up, I don't suggest wait. If you have the funds, go buy him the first year, because I believe in the second and third year his value is just so high that he costs like the same price as Luka Modric, so like 52 million. So if you can buy him early, because he is a great player, I highly suggest him. Gareth Bale. This guy was our best player. Gareth Bale, this was his team. He is so worth the money. We traded Mkhitaryan and I believe it was 48 million, and we got Gareth Bale. This guy is an absolute beast. He's got the pace. He's got the shot. He is a left-footed shooter, so if you want, it is great for him to be on the right side doing that fake shot cut in or Berba spin in to the left foot, beating the defender for the finesse shot or just power shot with the left foot, because he is unreal. Also great at the free kicks if you prefer lefty free kickers. His age is perfect. He's got good stamina. I'm pretty sure I only ever sat him 3 games throughout the whole season, but this guy's stamina is incredible. So if you guys need a superstar, don't buy Neymar, don't buy Messi, although I haven't played with them yet. So as of now, go buy Gareth Bale. This guy is an absolute stud. He scored so many goals for us. It is insane. So go buy him. He is worth the money. If you have the money, or if you're like with Chelsea, trade William and whatever money to get this guy. If you're with Barcelona, trade someone and buy him. Although you don't really need him for Barcelona, but any team, get Gareth Bale. This guy is nasty. Highly suggested. Antoine Griezmann, honestly, the biggest waste of a trade/money give in the history of me doing career modes. This guy, to me, he was not that great. He is too small. I tried playing him at the striker position, which he is listed as, but he can play the striker position, left wing, and right wing positions, but he just doesn't like to stay up the field. He plays like deep in a center attacking mid position, so his runs are never that great. Yes, he does have a good finesse shot, but he did not really work for my system. He scored some goals. Most of his goals he scored were games that I simulated, which were only like 2 or 3. But if you guys need a striker at the 84 overall range with the potential to like 87, 88, I don't suggest buying Antoine Griezmann, although he did have an unreal year in real life last season. He is not the best in FIFA 16 now. In FIFA 17, it could be a whole different story. He could be like I'm sure he'll be like an 87 overall and he'll just be absolutely nasty, but in FIFA 16, I highly don't suggest buying him. He's not that good. I'd rather go with like a Danny Sturridge, who has the potential to be an 86, or somebody that is coming up who has a lower overall potential, but this guy was a stud for us. So Griezmann is definitely out. I will never buy him again unless the comments say otherwise, and if it's FIFA 17. So FIFA 16, this guy is done for me. Marco Reus, he was okay. He was not great. He was okay. I wanted to trade him and money for Eden Hazard, but that didn't work out. But at the start of the season, Reus was nothing to us. He did nothing. He was terrible. I played Danny Welbeck more than him on the left side. But towards the end of the season, he started to pick it up for us, started to score a lot more goals, a bunch of free kick goals. And if I had to choose between him and Hazard, I would rather have Hazard on my team. So if you have the money, because they cost about the same, so if you have the money and you want a left mid or left wing player, I would rather buy Hazard or Neymar or Ronaldo rather than Marco Reus. He's just, I don't know. He didn't work for me. Although his age is good, I do believe Eden Hazard is a year younger than him and has a better overall potential. So I highly suggest getting Eden Hazard because he is quick. He is small, but he is quick. Great shot, great pace. Good vision, and Reus, he's okay. If you want a free kick specialist, this guy is pretty good, but I don't believe he is worth that price of 45 million, which will end up being, you'll have to pay like 65 or something million to buy him for just a free kick specialist. So I don't suggest Marco Reus. Dele Alli was our backup center attacking midfielder. He was okay. If you need a really young overall center attacking mid for a cheap price, Dele Alli is your man. If you're doing like a 4 or 5 year career mode, he is your man. If you want to build somebody up, build their potential up, I believe his potential can be like 82 or 83. I could be wrong. I would have to check like the Footbin or whatever the heck website is on the computer. But he was good. He is a solid player. He's really tall. He could hold off defenders and stuff. So if you need a young center attacking midfielder in FIFA 16, he is the man to buy. So definitely suggest him in that area. Park Jo-ho. Now, if you are like a lower team and you need a left back in your career mode, go buy Park Jo-ho. Yes, he is older, but he honestly did not play like a 75 overall player. He played like an 80, 82. He played like Apiliqueza, man. This guy was unreal for us. Great pace, great stamina, great defending ability, and this guy, he was a beast for us, so I highly suggest Park Jo-ho. Danny Welbeck, one of my favorite players I brought in besides Gareth Bale and Luka Modric. This guy was awesome for us. Danny Welbeck was our everything man. He could play striker, he played left wing. I even had him at the center attacking mid position a few games. This guy, you can buy him cheap in the first year of FIFA 16 career mode. He is a 79 overall rated player when you first start off, but I was still able to progress him after this series. So I got him up to an 82, and I'm pretty sure he can go up to an 86. I could be wrong again, but go check that out somewhere else. But that's what I think he could. That's what I think he can get up to. His pace is unbelievable. His shot is unbelievable. His strength is unbelievable. So if you need a cheap striker that you can build up quick, because he got to like an 81 after, I believe it was like 3 in-game weeks. He got up to like an 81 and was unreal for us. So if you do need a cheap striker that you're on the fence about, Danny Welbeck is your man. You need to go buy him. He was incredible for us. Highly suggested from me. Definitely top 5 players on the team. Rashford, again, if you're doing a big, long career mode, 4 or 5 seasons, Rashford is the guy to buy if you're playing FIFA 16. Now, in FIFA 17, he could probably be like a 78 overall player, and it will be the same thing, but he might cost a little bit more. I got him for like $2 million or $3 million or something like that, and he was honestly just a backup striker. He did play left wing and striker and right wing. He's got good pace, good shot. He's a little weak on the ball, but if you need someone in a quick pinch, if you're like bringing up like Portsmouth or some garbage team from the Football League 2, he is someone you should buy for like a starting striker position and build him up. I don't know what his overall potential is, but he's definitely someone you should buy if you are a lower team. And the same thing from Renato Sanchez. He was a 76 when I first bought him. He cost about, I got him for $8 million on this series, and he goes for like $8 million to anywhere to like $12 million. So he was a good player for us. His passing ability is not the best. He's got the long shot trade. He scored a bunch of bangers from outside the 18 for us. And I mean, if you really need a strong central midfielder that can score goals for you, Sanchez is the player. Plus, he doesn't cost as much, so it is definitely a smart buy for a long-term career mode. Sven Bender is a great backup center back. He is 27 years of age, but he did come in at about half of our games. I don't think he scored any goals, but he was great on the defensive end. Again, if you need sort of a starting center back, if your backs are only like your highest overall center back is like an 82 or 81, this guy would be someone you want to buy, especially if you don't have a lot of money. So go check him out. He's definitely worth the money. Hamsik was great for us. I brought him in at the first transfer window. He's got the long shot ability. He is strong in the midfield, plays great defense, and this guy can just score bangers from outside the 18. He had a bunch of goals from like probably 20, 25 yards, upper 90, and it was pretty sick. I believe he's also very good at the free kicks, so go check out Hamsik. Definitely worth it. I bought him for $18 million, so he's a little on the pricey side for someone older, but you should go check him out. Didn't play that guy much. Didn't play that guy. Don't know who that is. Munir, I believe I brought him in, on a loan. He was just a backup striker for the time. Munir, I believe is how you say his name. He is super quick. He plays for Barcelona. Very weak on the ball, though. So if you need a lone sort of third striker, he is definitely the guy for you. I wouldn't waste any trainings on him at all because he can just do it himself through gameplay if you play him much. But other than that, he is really just a lone player, I believe. Plus, don't know that guy. Sar, he was one of our backup center backs. Great young talent. If you need a young, talented center back on a low team in like League 2, League 1, or the Championship, or whatever low team you are, this guy is the man for you. You can buy him super cheap. A lot of teams were offering $1.2 million for this guy. I could have accepted, but I didn't. I believe he starts off at an overall of 68, and I think he can go to 76. I could be wrong, but that's what I think. He is solid in the back, very tall, can clear the ball like the rest of them. And yeah, so definitely go check him out. Eric Durham. Now, I have a Portsmouth career mode that I'm in my 4th season, and this guy in my 4th season during the World Cup was playing for Team Germany at the overall of 79. Now that doesn't mean anything because his potential and growth can change every career mode. This guy is actually pretty good. He's very quick. He can be offensive. I believe he can play both back positions. Yes, he can. He can play left or right. So if you need a left or right back at a lower price, sort of the same price as Hector Bellerin, he is definitely a great guy, especially if you're doing like a 4 to 5 year career mode. This guy is your man to buy. Gentner was all right for us. Again, same thing as Durham. If you need someone at that 8 to 10 million price range, he is the guy for you. He's quick. He's strong. He's actually one of my strongest right backs. Like, he is tough to get off the ball. This guy is a beast. Go check him out. Lintner was okay for us. Again, if you need a cheap midfield player, you can get him for about $5 million. Blasakowski, we didn't bring him back to the club. And everyone else we did not play with. So that's the team, guys. They're all pretty good. Go check them out. Watch this whole video. If you just skip right to what I'm talking about right now, you need to go watch my video, because it is, I wouldn't say it's like super detailed, but it is kind of detailed about every player and how I felt with them and what their price ranges are and how they would fit in, what their good things are, what their bad things are. And I pretty much almost had a good thing to say about everyone except Griezmann and Royce. So this is basically wrapping up the Euro little mini series that I just brought to you guys, which I'm sorry I did not make it to the final, but that's the way the computer works sometimes. And also, it is a wrap-up of the Borussia Dortmund Career Mode. I want to thank you guys so much from the bottom of my heart for you guys supporting me throughout this entire series. Now, I did say that I would do a gift card giveaway at 200 subscribers, but coming to the end of the series, I'm feeling grateful for you guys, and I want to give back to you guys. So, drop huge comments down below, big thumbs up. I see who does this stuff. Go watch my old videos. Go watch the series over. Drop comments, favorite parts of the series, and you have a chance to win a gift card in the next 2 videos. So, during my next 2 videos, if you guys aren't doing that stuff, I won't give it out. But if you guys are hitting the thumbs up, dropping comments, just like anything about the series at all, also hitting the straw poll down below about the next career mode that we're going to be doing, you guys will have a chance to win a $25 gift card. It is a Visa $25 gift card, and it's just something to give back to you guys because you guys have been supporting me so well, and I definitely appreciate it. So thank you guys so much again. I hope you enjoyed the Borussia Dortmund Career Mode series. I'm working on my webcam to get it ready for FIFA 17 so I can have basically my live reaction to the gameplay and sort of a little bit more interaction so you guys can see me and I won't be able to see you guys, but you'll be able to see me and it'll be fun. So thank you guys so much again. And as always, stay dusty.